Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're here, you won't know I'm on vacation right now, but if you saw my last video, you would know I'm on vacation right now. I got to the island this afternoon, and now it's a few hours later, and I already jumped in the pool. I'm reading my book. It's not very interesting, but if you want to know my thoughts about this book, you'll have to watch my previous video, and I'm going to that quickly. But basically, I was going to tell you that I'm going to be here for a week. I came here with my family, and I'm going to try and film everything that I do because it's basically a lot of nothing. I don't think I'm going to go out of this house, but I'll show you the house right now. Let's see. I'm at the door, and here you have like the dining area, the kitchen area, and the living room. And if you move forward, here you have a pool, a little terrace, and over there you have the bathroom and the rooms. I'll show you later. And up the stairs you have another room that we are not using, and another terrace over there. I love the kitchen, and I'm going to be the one cooking this week, so I'll show you some of the cooking I do, but we didn't bring any elaborate things to cook, just easy, quick recipes because we're on vacation and we don't want to be cooking all day. So I'm gonna keep reading my book. Good morning, it's the next day. I started reading Shack, but at the end I started reading this morning. I'm on chapter 3 right now, and I have it also on my Kindle because I know I'm going to be wearing sunscreen and sweating, and I don't want to touch this book with my sunscreen hands. But right now it's not sunny out yet, so I'm editing and reading. I know I'm going to like it because I loved In a Jam, and we're going to be in the same space as, like, in the same town, but I've only read 2 chapters, so I can't really say anything about it right now. I just know it's a best friend's little sister or brother's best friend. It depends on how you see it because it's dual POV. It's nearly lunchtime, so I'm going to put my hair up. I just washed my hands, and I'm gonna cook lunch. Well, I'm not gonna cook everything that we're going to have for lunch. We're going to have a salad, some chicken nuggets. They're not like really nuggets, but well, I'll show you. They're this type of nuggets, frozen food. We're not going to go crazy with the food here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare the salad now, so it's done for whenever we're going to cook the other stuff. I think I'm just going to film it and watch a YouTube video while I do it because I have nothing to explain. It's basically a salad. So I'll just crop clips of what I'm doing and you can see. I came to my room to read for a little bit because here it's a little bit less warm, but it's still really hot. Like, I think it's over 30 degrees. But I'm gonna keep reading. This is like the best thing ever, just to take your phone and your Kindle with you. But let's read for a little bit. I got this for the pool so I can read while being on the pool because it's too hot. So I'm going to open it. I have no idea how I'm going to put the air inside it because I don't have machine to do it, so I'll have to do it by myself. I've been reading, but I haven't sat down and read like a chunk of the book, if you know what I mean. Like, I've been reading pages loosely, and I usually sit down and read for an hour, 2 hours, or way more depending on what I have to do that day. So I haven't read a lot. I'm on page 76, chapter 8, but I'm liking the main characters. They're kind of not enemies, but like romance book enemies, like they don't like each other, and basically it's that. But he's helping her every way he can. He's like really, like, she has two service dogs. Well, it's really only one, I think, but like she has two dogs that help her because she gets seizures. And he saw that the dogs weren't with her, and he was like, where are your dogs? Like, you're not taking care of yourself. They should be with you all the time. So yes, I'm liking it so far. I'm going to sit down again a little bit more in the pool. There's no sun anymore, but just to relax and read for a little bit. And I'll try to read at least 30 more pages today, but ideally I can read like 100 more pages, but I don't think I'm going to. Good morning. I'm on page 136, and it's 9:30, but it's not sunny out yet, so I'm gonna keep reading for a little while before putting on my bikini and going to the pool. So let's read for a little bit. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's raining. So I haven't been able to tan or anything today, so I'm just gonna read for a little while. I hope you can hear me. Good morning, it's the next day. Yesterday it rained basically throughout the whole day, so we stayed in, we played board games, I read for a little bit, and nothing else. Today I hope the sun comes out and I can go in the pool and tan, but I'm a little bit over halfway through the book. I'm on chapter 21. I'm liking the story, and now they're starting to be together, so we'll see how it goes, because I think she doesn't want to be in a relationship and he doesn't really live there, so I don't know what's going to happen with that. But we will see. I'm enjoying the book, but I haven't sat down and read for like a chunk of time. I'm going to try and do that now and later in the pool if the weather wants it. I haven't spoken to you today, but Basically, today was a nice day, so I was reading in the pool for quite some time, and then I swam, but I already showered, I washed my hair and everything. I'm not gonna tan for the rest of the day, and I want to keep reading. I'm going to use this time wisely because my family just left to go to the beach and I'm here by myself, so there's no distractions. I'm through have a chapter that I left on my Kindle while I was on the pool, but when I finish that I'll just switch to my physical copy. So let's read for a while. I'm editing right now and I have no idea what happened with the footage of me finishing that book, but basically I finished it at night and I did film my reading journal at night. I think I filmed it, so I have no idea where it went, but well, basically I finished the book that same day. Good morning, it's the next day. I think I didn't say my rating for the book I finished yesterday, so I gave a 4 stars. To Shocked. It was like a solid 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I liked the characters, the setting, everything, the plot, but it wasn't out of this world. And now I'm reading Bridesmaid for Hire. I just started it right now. I'm on chapter 1. I don't know if you can tell. And yes, I'm gonna be reading until the sun comes out and I can go in the pool. Chapter 3 and I think I know what's going to happen. I think he needs a room to stay and she needs an in on the wedding, so he's going to say like, okay, you let me stay in your room and I'll make you my +1 and we're going to fake date so you have an excuse to be at the wedding. I don't even know if he knows she works in wedding planning, but I'm guessing he does, or he doesn't really care. He just needs a place to sleep that isn't a chair. I'm going to make lunch, so first I'm gonna put my hair up. I just washed my hands and we're going to make rice with scrambled eggs and sausage that we have some inside here. So first I'm gonna cook the rice with the sausages inside so it gets the flavor, and I'm going to do the scrambled eggs apart and then I'll mix it all together. I don't know if I'm going to film all that because it's just basic stuff. Loving this book. I'm not really far in. Let me see how far along I'm in this book because I've been reading it on my Kindle. Okay, I'm on page 96, so nearly 100 pages. But I'm really enjoying the characters, the banter. I'm having a lot of fun. So now I'm going to switch to my book because I've already read my Kindle on the pool. I want to read the physical book as much as possible, but having sunscreen and all that stuff isn't the best. But I'm already showered and everything, so I'm going to read now. I just showered for the day and I'm gonna sit down and read. I'm really enjoying this book. Like, it's so funny. So I'm gonna keep reading. I didn't know what was going to happen as a third act breakup, but now it happened and it blew my mind. It's really wrong what he did. I don't care if he was drunk or whatever, like, what's wrong with you? But let's see what happens after that, because I would be really pissed at him. Good morning, it's 7:20. Yesterday I finished the book. I stayed up a little bit later than usual and I finished it. I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 4 stars in Goodreads, but I think on my reading journal I'm going to give it a 4.25 because it was just so funny and I had a really good time. But now I'm gonna fill in my reading journal and then I'll show you the book I'm going to read next. Now I'm going to start Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. I know nothing about this book and I think I don't want to read the back of it. I just want to jump into it. It's part of her STEM books. So I've already loved them all. I don't think this is going to be different. So let's jump into it. It's nearly lunchtime, but I've read until chapter 10, 93 pages, and I think I'm going to like what's going to happen because basically they met up one night but nothing happened, and then the next day she figures out he's trying to, how to explain it, like they just bought the loan, like they bought the loan that her boss asked for when she started the company. So she thinks they're bad, but they're trying to figure out what her boss is doing wrong, because like she did something, she's trying to, like, she did something wrong and they're trying to figure out what she did basically. So they're enemies right now. Like, he's obsessed with her basically and she thinks he's the enemy. I don't think he is. I think her boss has done something really wrong and they're trying to figure it out and they are going to figure it out. But I think things are going to happen between them because they're working together basically. So yes, I'm enjoying it. I love Ali Hazelwood's writing. I want to learn more about their family stories because now she's she's doing a master's degree, so she's over 18, but he had to take care of his teenage sister and I think she has a really fucked up family also, so I want to learn more about that. We have a long way to go. after tomorrow we're going home, so I'm not going to read here anymore, like just tonight, but I will update you whenever I'm back home, because I think I'm going to finish this tomorrow, because I have roughly 5 hours left. It says on my Kindle, so I think I'm going to be able to finish it tomorrow. I'm more than halfway through, so I'll tell you my thoughts about the book when I finish it. But so far I'm really liking it. I love the characters, I love the banter, I love that they aren't supposed to be together, and I know her boss did something wrong, like maybe she stole her idea from someone else. That's the idea I have in my head, but who knows, we'll see. It's the next morning. I already put my book inside my bag, so I'm gonna continue reading on my Kindle. I don't think I'm gonna take my camera out on the boat to film, but I'm on chapter 22, over 200 pages, and I'm loving it. I just want to know now what her boss did wrong, and I'll just update you when I get back home to see if I have finished it or not. I knew it. I knew she did something wrong, and basically she stole their credit because they all worked together. Like, they were her students, but they worked together for the project. The main idea was Minami's, and the breakthrough was from Ellie, and she just stole it from them and gave them 0 credit. So I was right, and now I don't have a lot left, so I think I'll just update you when I finish. Okay, I finished the book. Let me try and... Okay, I finished it. I really enjoyed it, but I feel like I was missing more interactions between the friends and explanations about their dynamics and things like that. And I also hope we're getting a Hark and Maya book, because you can't give me all that information and then just forget about it and never talk about it again. So I hope we're getting a book from them. And again, she's always a hit. Great banter, great characters. The STEM part of it is always interesting, even though I'm not part of the STEM community. So basically I know nothing about chemistry, physics, none of that. But it's really interesting always, and I enjoyed it. But I didn't give it a 4 stars because I felt like I was missing something. So I give it a 3.75. I'm trying to be harsher when giving ratings, because I tend to give 4-star ratings to book I enjoy, but then I never think about them again and they have nothing special. So I'm trying to be harsher so that my star ratings are more precise. But again, I always rate through vibes. There's not a chart where I'm like, okay, it has this, it doesn't have this, so no, only vibes. So it was a really nice book and I would definitely recommend it, but it's not my favorite from hers. My favorite from hers is Bride. I just loved that book so much. And Check and Mate also, her last 2 books apart from this one, Chef's Kiss. So this is the end of my week. I'm ending it back home. I hope this video isn't too long because I think I have more than 2 hours of footage. But if you read any of the books I read, I would love to know your thoughts on them on the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!